Tatyana, can you talk a little bit about your Rio experience? I know going in, obviously the goal was 6 for 6 in golds. You got 4 or 6. Can you just talk a little bit about that and how you came out of all those races?
Yeah, it was a really good games for me. You know, I decided to go for 7 events this time, and I mean, to medal in each event is unbelievable, especially because I'm going against competitors who really focus on only sprinting and competitors who only really focus on the distance. And so the 100 meters has always been the hardest for me. You know, I didn't medal in Beijing. In London, I got bronze. So in this year, I got silver. So it means I'm getting stronger and quicker, which is really good. And then, you know, you have the 5,000, which is on the track, which is very opposite of the 1, and I got gold in that, and so that was really quite amazing. It was my first 5, and to get a medal this year in Rio for the marathon was also incredible. In London, I had some technical difficulties, so I wasn't able to medal, so it was nice coming down, and it was a very, very close race, head to head. But I was really happy to walk away with a medal.
When you're training, you know, for that variety of distances from sprint on up to the marathon, how difficult is that?
It's really difficult. You know, we have to break up our training, kind of almost like as semesters. You know, over the summer, in the spring, we're really focused on just the track portions, really focusing on, you know, the speed and my track event specifically. And then in the fall, we did a lot of like the building phase, more strength and endurance. And so it was a really tough season, especially because of Chicago and London right before the games. And then we had to quickly transition over to the track part to get ready for Rio.
How did you come out of the games, you know, physically and you know, obviously leading into your win in Chicago? How did everything?
I came out exhausted. It was really tough. I was going every day, twice a day for about, you know, 2 weeks, and then, you know, I had all the media obligations right after Rio, so when I got off the plane, I flew straight to New York, and I felt like I was kind of globetrotting all over the U.S., but it was amazing. Got to be on Ellen, which was so much fun, and so it's been so wonderful. And then back to short training to get ready for Chicago. That was really tough. That was really quite painful. I think we all felt it. That was really quite painful, but it was, you know, I still had, that endurance from Rio and still that peak from Rio, which is good. And then after Chicago, we got a little bit of recovery time to get ready for New York, and then picked it back up just in time for the New York Marathon.
From a physical standpoint, given how long this season was and you know, how many, you know, races you added to the schedule, which wouldn't be a typical year, how are you feeling coming into this last race of the year?
Excited. I've had only a week off after Rio, so I haven't had that much time off at all. I had just only a week of not being in my chair and training, so it's been really, really tough. You know, it's a lot mentally. You know, it's really a mental battle during the games and staying focused, and then turning around and doing Chicago, and then, you know, turning around and doing New York. It's tough, but I love it. It's been so much fun, so much positivity, great media coverage. But I think when New York is done, I'm really excited to take some family time. We'll be going to Florida for Thanksgiving, and I'll be marching in the Macy's Day Parade with Team USA. And then we'll be going to Mexico for winter break. So I'm really excited for the little time off.
Having gone through and, you know, swept all the majors, you know, multiple times, how would you compare this season in terms of, you know, the challenges and certainly the volume of racing in comparison to, you know, some of those other, you know, grueling seasons that you've had?
Yeah, I think the volume has definitely increased this year. It's been just crazy with track meets and qualifications for Rio, and then training for Rio, and then doing all the events in Rio, then turning around and doing the marathons. So it's been nonstop all year since last January. So it's been a really long season. You're looking at from January all the way to to pretty much about now. So it's been a really kind of like a long haul of training and a lot of miles going in, but it's fun. I mean, next year is just going to be just as tough, especially with all the majors coming up again. But you know, in the Olympic year, it's always really tough, especially just with the track meets and the marathons on top of that.
So what's the secret to your success? How do you get through all this grueling training and all of these races?
I make it fun, so I put on my favorite song before I go to work out, and I have like fun snacks. I'll make a waffle and have a little bacon and eggs, and just make it fun. With the volume, intensity, and training, I'm allowed to have that, so I just make things really fun and good and really rewarding for the time being. And I mean, my family has been really incredible, and so have my sponsors helping me get through the games and getting through the marathons. So it's been easy, but not easy.
What would it mean to cap this year with a victory here again?
It would be my 16th straight marathon win, which will be unbelievable, and that's something that no one has ever done before, and so it'll be absolutely insane. My Serena Williams has always been my role model. She's conquered so many tennis matches, and she's just such a dominant force, and so I just hope to be like her going along this journey.
Great. Well, good luck on Sunday.
Thank you.